What's up, class? My name is James Thomas. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm doing my stadium design project for the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Um, so, pretty much about my project, I'm proposing a new indoor slash outdoor collegiate football field slash stadium for the University of Alabama. I felt as if the old stadium was kind of outdated and that it was time for a change. So the old stadium has been in existence since September the 28th, 1929. They have been kind of adding on to it, doing some renovation to the stadium. But I felt like I wanted to do something that was more of my style. So I went in and I made some changes, and that's what this project is all about. So the new stadium is pretty much going to offer a bigger attraction for tourists. It's going to bring more money into the town of Tuscaloosa. It's going to be more spacious, and it's going to provide more seating for the fans. Um, the field on it is going to be top of the line turf. It's going to have comfort and protection for the players. Just and so within this project, it's going to include the stadium proposal. It's going to include interested sponsors, naming rights, construction costs, maintenance needed for the stadium, detailed pictures, and the location. So, the table of contents. It pretty much entails the title, the abstract, the table of contents, which is on the third page, the introduction, the architectural features, potential outside events, potential sponsors, financing of arena slash naming, cost of construction and maintenance, pictures, diagrams of the facility, pictures slash diagrams of the location, and last but not least, the references. So my introduction. So I pretty much went in and I constructed a proposal to rebuild the Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Roll Tide. So the new stadium will remain in Tuscaloosa. It's only a mile away from the university itself. The stadium will remain on 920 Paul W. Bryan Drive. This street, I feel like, is iconic to the legacy of Alabama. Mr. Paul Bear Bryant, he was a great coach, man. I'm talking about a great coach. And he brought the University of Alabama a lot of great accomplishments, excuse me. Championships, a lot of rings, a lot of camaraderie, just, a whole lot of love. And, his legacy will forever live on. I think that this stadium, it will attract more businesses to the college town of Tuscaloosa. It will be a great asset to help them grow. Even though Tuscaloosa is a small town, it's really big on football, and the University of Alabama gets a lot of love. If you never had a chance to, catch one of our games, I advise you come to catch one. And right now it's on a growing phase, and it's starting to, branch out, and now is a great time to come catch it. So architectural features, the stadium will remain at the same location, like I said, at Paul Bear Bryant Stadium Drive. So the stadium's seated around 101,820 seats, um, and it is documented actually as the fourth largest stadium in the SEC and the eighth largest stadium in the world. So it's a pretty nice size stadium. The new stadium is going to have the ability to go from indoor to outdoor facility. The field will be made out of the top of the line Assure seats. I added a total of 8,600 upper deck seats, and also I added 30 luxury seats, and with addition to 1,400 seats that are devoted to the student club. I felt like the student club is huge. They're very important. When the team needs a boost, a uplift, the student section always comes through, and they always like give us like that extra momentum that we need. And so I only felt like it was it was necessary to give them that potential love. So some outdoor events. When I was in high school, I went to the senior camp at Alabama, and then they were holding football camps. And I feel like it's only right that in my project that I also devote some time and space to the high school students, to the recruits that have the ability to come into the university and play for the great university, to have their camps also on that same field that I had the opportunity to play on. So potential sponsors will include ATI Physical Therapy Science and Hibbett Sports, and also Julio Jones. He's a former wide receiver that played for the University of Alabama. He has a car lot, actually. It's called the New Kia and Mazda Car Dealership. The Tide team's competitive accomplishments have been named by Sports Illustrated as the number 26 best collegiate sports program in America. Top 3 athletic facilities that include the 101,821 seats is a very attractive resource for sponsors around the world. Naming rights. Like I mentioned earlier about Paul Bear Bryant, I felt like he's such an iconic name, iconic figure to the university and to the town of Tuscaloosa. So we're not really gonna do too much to the name. We're gonna leave the name pretty much as is. The name of the new stadium in my project would be Bryant-Denny Stadium Sportsplex. And yes, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed evening.